back starting? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
I think that's her. I think that's her down there.
Oh, damn.
It is a rematch of last year's semifinals between Humber Hawks and Algonquin Wolves, and this time it's the quarterfinals here at the Hawks Nest. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Xavier Whittle alongside Andrew Milani, and today there could be either redemption or a repeat.
Yeah, I mean, playoff matchups are always an exciting one. We're being spoiled with two here at the Hawks Nest today. This one, the rematch of the semifinals, which, like you said, was hosted by Algonquin in Ottawa last year. They're going to look for that upset here, but it's always tough for opponents to come into the Hawks Nest and grab the win, but we'll see how it goes.
All right, we have to talk about Sarah Bapti as always, because she is going out with a bang, and boy, did she ever.
Yeah, the heart and soul of this team. Fifth-year senior, first-team All-Star in the OCAA West. I mean, she's just such a machine, great on offense, but her calling card really her athleticism and her defense, but she may have her hands full a little bit here today.
And here's another fifth year as well we got to talk about, which is Tyron Mitchell, who has also been going off this season.
Yeah, I mean, an all-star in her own right, first team in the East. And I mean, hey, like, almost like a mirror version of Sarah Bapti. Like, there's a lot of the same things. Great athleticism, great defense as well. Averages 3 steals a game. Got to keep an eye out for her.
Man, this brings back a lot of flashbacks as well. You have this game, and then you have Humber versus Durham, which is the rematch of last year's finals, which was actually here at the Hawks Nest. But that's a story for when it comes around. But right now, it's about Algonquin and Humber in the women's quarterfinals, and boy, is that going to be still a fun watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's always interesting when an East team meets a West team, because of course you don't see them during the regular season, so that little bit of an air of mystery there, kind of like old school American League, National League, but always playoffs, always a good time here at the Hawks Nest. A lot of hype, this gym is roaring, everyone's getting up ready to go. Last few words of wisdom being given here by the coaches. And of course, you got to win this to get to the medal stage here, and that punch your ticket to that Final Four. You get that nice little plaque that they hand you here. It's gonna be a lot of fun this afternoon. I can't wait.
And man, this is the time where we get close to the announcements and the intros, and also we have some awards to hand out as well. We talk about both Mitchell and Bapti being all-stars in their own right, so those are going to be handed out today. And we're almost set to go. So anything you want to bring up as well today?
Well, I mean, for the Hawks, it's just sticking to your game plan. Just make sure that you keep that you're smart on your offense. Just get good shots. Try and get to the hoop. It was a little bit of a problem last game trying to get those shots in close. So, I mean, you got to try and clean that up. But again, keep the ball moving, and then just keep that commitment to defense. We know Humber loves to have that athletic game. The transition game is going to be key here today as well.
So we are just about getting ready to go. And today is not Haspreet Singh doing PA announcing. I'm gonna miss him, but we have Dwayne Bowles, who's been here for a longer time and definitely knows this like the back of his hand. So we'll take it over to him.
Hi there and welcome to the Nest here at the Humber Athletic Center. It is the OCAA quarterfinals, and it is the Algonquin Wolves and your Humber Hawks. At this time, we'd ask you to please stand if you're able. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Earlier this week, the OCAA announced the 2025-2026 regular season award winners. I'd like to call upon Humber Athletic Director Ray Chateau to hand out the OCAA League Awards. First up, making the all-rookie team from the Algonquin Wolves, Chloe Coggin. First team all-star from the Algonquin Wolves, Taryn Mitchell. And now for your Humber Hawks award winners. We get a member of the coaching staff forward. First up, second team all-star, Marley Bonnick. And your first team all-star, Sarah Bapti. It's now time for the starting lineups. First for the visiting Algonquin Wolves. A 5'10 guard out of White Lake, Ontario, number 6, Anna Hurst. A 5'9 guard out of Mississauga, Ontario, number 12, Cinna Miller. A 5'9 forward out of Ottawa, Ontario, number 13, Daniela Dibula. A 6 foot forward out of Thunder Bay, Ontario, number 15, Chloe Coggin. A 5'8 guard out of Port Colborne, Ontario, number 22, Taryn Mitchell. The head coach for the Algonquin Wolves is Jamie McLean. And now, the starting lineup for your Humber Hawks, as put together by head coach CJ Nofuente. A 5'4" point guard out of Brampton, Ontario, number 3, Karina Winter-Josephs. A 6-foot forward out of Venice, Italy, number 7, Remon Destiny. A 5'10" guard out of Toronto, Ontario, number 10, Persia Martin Brown. A 5'7" guard out of Mississauga, Ontario, number 15, Sarah Baptiste. And a 5'9" shooting guard out of Brampton, Ontario, number 22, Marley Bonnick.
Well, the intros are done. The game is about to start. Man, this is going to be fun.
It's going to be very fun. Usual 5 on the court for the Hawks. Let's see what they could do here this afternoon. I'm ready. You ready?
I'm not, but it doesn't matter. We got to get ready.
Looks like it's taking them to get ready here too.
Dump ball. By the Wolves. The Wolves get start things off. Definitely want to have first possession. Already a turnover, and there goes Baptiste.
And here's that transition game.
Bonnick fakes, drives to the paint. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Marley Bonnick.
Got a little too over-aggressive there in the paint.
You want to be able to kind of watch for those calls, because those are going to play a crucial factor.
Yeah, we saw down low last time out. Humber was having a little bit of a tough time near the basket. We hope that it doesn't snowball here, especially offensively in this game.
Tyree Mitchell gets the Wolves on the board. And just like how we advertised at the beginning, she is definitely someone to be looking over.
She's dangerous on both ends of the court.
And foul will be on Anna Hurst. A reaching foul, I believe. Key thing about this game is going to be fouls, because you don't want to make any mistakes, especially in the quarterfinals. It's a win or go home moment.
And 5 fouls per quarter, that can rack up pretty quickly.
And Brown at the back here.
Nice move, just no finish. Another foul being called.
That one's on Mitchell. Very interesting start.
A very stop and go here.
Wolves get away with it now. Mitchell driving in. And it's going to be
That double dribble?
No, holding violation. The ref goes puts the hand up, so
I see.
I don't know the exact call for it, but I'm pretty sure that's a good call. I saw the hand motion, and there goes. There's the Hawks on the board now. There goes Mitchell. Mitchell drives in, gets a bucket.
Great job finding that open space. Hawks, they like to play aggressively, like the kind of full court, half court press. That leaves a lot of space open. Hawks got to be aware and kind of get back in a hurry.
Bonnick to Martin Brown to Destiny. Back to Bonnick for 3. No. Baptiste with the rebound.
Great effort to grab that.
You always want to get the offensive rebounds. And it's going to be out on Mitchell.
7.7, you have a little bit of time here to do something. Don't have to shoot it right away.
Brown over to Bonnick. Bonnick shoots. That's good!
You know she wanted that shot, especially after missing the one before.
I could see it. She was set up and everything. And nobody was guarding her at the time.
Can't do that. Almost a steal, though. Great job by Karina Winter-Josephs.
They had Chloe Coggin all wide open, and then Winter-Josephs just comes right back. Mitchell's going to drive. Sent over. No. It's stolen by the Hawks. Bapti over to Winter-Josephs. Back to Bapti over to Destiny. Destiny to Bonnick. Bonnick for three. No good.
Can't leave her that wide open.
Rebound by Martin Brown. Gets over to Bapti, almost across midcourt.
Another foul.
I think that'll be on Anna Hurst. The Marty Bonnick three here, just simple. You already have the mismatch, and you already have a shot going off.
Way too much time and space given to her there. By the time the defender came in to close out, she was already getting ready to shoot.
Bapti sends it over to Destiny, and she gets fouled. They're going to say it's 2 shots.
Physical game here to start. It's already, what, the 4th team foul here for Algonquin? Yeah,
right.
number 4.
4th. And that's a very alarming thing to look at, because already at 4 you only get 5, and then it's going to be shoot-arounds.
Yeah, we're not even 3 minutes into the quarter. You had a nicer word than me. Mine, I don't know if it was safe for broadcast, but Algonquin's got to watch out here. No room for error here virtually. They got a break there, but I mean, every foul here from now on is basically going to send Humber to the line automatically if it's a Humber possession.
Arm one, Destiny. Missed the first one. Goes for the second. Second one is good. It's now 6-4. We want to work something out here as the Wolves get the rebound, but no good either. Hawks go down the court. Destiny over to now Bonnick going one-on-one here. No good.
Great ball movement. Could have liked a better shot there, though.
As Beverly O'Mara, who came in during the free throws, was trying to defend, but couldn't do it. It's now 6-6. Marianne Martin. And over to Bapti. Over to Destiny. She loses the ball. And now the Wolves go away with it.
Oh my!
Blocked by Bapti!
What a block by number 15 in white. Playing the 2-on-1, she did that perfectly. Oh my, Sarah Bapti.
There's a reason why she is a first-team All-Star, and that's one of them.
No kidding.
She is the perfect two-way player, both offensive and defensively, showing off her defensive prowess. Wolves still have possession, and it's going to go back to the Wolves' possession as Karina Winter-Josephs. Never mind, it's Alea Joseph with great defense there. Tug for the ball. Persia Martin Brown has it. Sends it over. It gets turned over. Wolves come away with it. Fakes a shot. Corner three. It's good. Leah Hurst, the 4th year, playing alongside with her sister. Now it's a 9-6 game.
Already a few minutes in. This one definitely feels like a playoff game.
Bapti gets a set of points. Hawks looking for a steal. There's a 3-point shot. No good. Martin Brown comes up with it. Bapti sends it down the court. She's going to take it herself. No. Corner three. Good! Celia Joseph.
Ice cold from deep.
The three-pointers are coming down now, and it's fun to watch. And it's fun to call, too. Now it's out of bounds. Now the Hawks are going to have possession.
A little bit of a stop-and-go start to this one, but oh my, hasn't really picked up in the last few minutes. And both these teams, I mean, they have definitely come out ready to play on defense and in the transition game.
I can hear the defense chants from the Algonquin faithful. They are showing their side, especially early in this game. You can see it in the fans, all the way in the corner on Algonquin's side. I've heard some rumors about the men's game when it comes to fans coming over. This is going to be an interesting one. I've heard through the grapevine, and believe me, I'm better off calling this game than you call the next one.
The Durham fans, we know they like to travel. Oshawa, not too far away from here.
I got some things to say, but we'll keep it off. Shot no good. Martin Brown now has it. That's good, and whistle was blown. So it's gonna be delay of game warning.
Oh, it's against Humber.
Hawks.
Wonder why.
Maybe it was because of what Brown's like touching the ball at the end, but that can't be true. But either way,
Karina Winter-Josephs went hard down on that assist. Still made the play though. Great job.
Foul called on the Hawks as Mitchell was going for a shot. Tyron Mitchell will go on the line. It's only the second foul for the Hawks this quarter, and let's face it, the fouls have gone down since the fourth one on Algonquin, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing because you don't want to get into early foul trouble, and it's been like this for about let's go 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Go 3-4 minutes.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, Humber's had that one foul early, but since then they've been pretty disciplined. And Algonquin, like we said, they had those 4 in the first 3 minutes, and since then they've really toned it down, but they got to keep it clean here for the final 4 minutes.
I don't believe there's been any timeouts called either.
There have not been.
Might have jinxed it, but who knows?
We'll see.
Hawks had a chance, but it was no good, and Christian Martin Brown goes for it. Can't save it, and oh, look out.
Oh my.
Martin Brown trying to save it, then try to save herself, and timeout will be called, and I jinxed it. So,
There you go. We'll take a look at that Sarah Baptiste block, the one that had us going nuts here in the broadcast booth. Yeah, crazy start to this game. A lot of Humber alum I see in the crowd here. Yeah, there's the block there. Perfectly played there, and she was fired up after that one. Great job, Sarah.
you want to send a message. You want to make a statement. You want to do something big like that. And
All those things were true. Yeah, it's going to be a tough play here for Algonquin. I mean, you have 1 second to get that ball past the timeline. Humber, once again, the half-court press has been so tremendous here today. They got Algonquin in a little bit of a hole. Almost forced a turnover there, but we'll see if Algonquin, can get this ball fielded clearly. Just a few seconds left in the timeout. Former women's coach AJ Sharma, national champion, sitting right behind the Humber bench, cheering on his former squad. Great to see.
current head coach CJ Nofuente was also coached during Sharma's time.
Yes, she
here,
was.
and so definitely you learn a thing or two from the assistant coach to a head coach transition.
And they're going to call that an 8-second violation. Great job there by the Hawks to force that turnover. Coach Jamie McLean for Algonquin, not happy.
I was wondering what the violation was myself, but either way. Monica now has the ball. She's going to shoot it. There's no time on the clock, and now the Wolves have possession. Never mind, the Hawks have possession again. Bapti sends it over to Winter Josephs. Back to Bapti for three!
Can't leave her that wide open. Come on. She'll make that shot every time.
We all saw it by a mile or a kilometer in this case.
Algonquin's really got to watch out for these turnovers here. Jamie McLean, head coach for Algonquin, cannot be happy.
Lauren Brown gets the foul, and again, it's been a little more discipline from the Hawks, but getting a little off a little bit, but nothing to really worry about right now. You only have less than 3 minutes to go in this quarter. So now the Hawks are going to take it down court. 16-10. Let's go in. Destiny over to Winter Josephs to Bapti for three again. No good. And Wolves will have possession as it goes out of bounds.
Now, I noticed on these last few possessions, Algonquin's been leaving that weak side shooter wide open, and Humber's been really taking advantage. If not taking the shot, it opens up some passing options, so we'll see if that continues to be a play here that they continue to use.
Let's take it out of court. Mitchell will be guarded by Joseph. Mitchell takes it herself. Foul called on Humber.
And she definitely has been showing a tenacity here or a knack, if you will, for getting to the free throw line. That can be dangerous if you let this snowball. Humber just one away from sending Algonquin into the bonus as well, so could be a key here for this one.
First shot, no good. It's a Barkley, so I know somebody's here. I like it. I remember the atmosphere in the past few years. I remember my first year, they had a lot of noises made, and everybody was in the game, and even last year as well during the playoffs. And to have it happen again, man, a good time too. Onyx shot, no good. Wolves get possession. They're going to take it down the court.
No better place in the OCAA playoffs than the Hawks' nest.
Gotta build the endurance to play here if you are on the opposing team. Mitchell sends it over. Shot no good. As now jump ball. That's going to be Hawks possession.
Another great defensive set here for the Hawks. Force them into a couple bad shots. You get the ball from that jump ball.
Quick replay as you see Sarah's wide open. Yep, I'm good. We got it. Boom.
Cannot leave her that wide open. You have to be way more aware of who's sitting on that three-point line.
Bapti over to Joseph, who's also been big on threes. Two-pointer here is good.
Joseph, fantastic job there to open up just that little bit of space from her from the mid-range. That turns into an easy shot.
Olo sends it over to Mitchell. Mitchell, then guarded by Bapti. That was a wide open three, no good. Rebound. Whistle was blown, and now the Hawks will get the ball.
And Mitchell, you can see she's so dangerous, and just her having the ball and getting a screen there can get the Hawks defenders a little bit confused. There was almost a missed opportunity there where it looked like it was the Humber players didn't know quite who's going to take the screen and who's going to take Mitchell, but worked out for them in the end.
Mitchell tries to steal it, and I believe it's a foul on the Hawks.
Looks like it's going to be 2 shots from the line.
Yep.
Algonquin now officially in the bonus as Irmwan Destiny gets her first foul.
Tyron Mitchell. First shot is good. So now it's all just free throws from here when you foul. Second shot's just no good. And now there's less than a minute left to go. Bapti being chased down. She's gonna take it herself. And puts it in.
Huge basket there, makes this a 3-possession game.
Mitchell being guarded by Bapti. The fifth-year seniors going off against each other. The first team All-Stars as well. Time winding down on the shot clock, and Hawks come up with it. Bapti sends it down. Bapti over to Destiny, wide open, puts it up, puts it in.
Great assist there by Sarah Bapti.
Great court awareness. And Destiny with the easy put up.
Wolves get final shot here. What'll they do?
Nothing as it goes out of bounds.
What a break there for the Hawks. They get 3.9 seconds here to set up for one last shot before we go to quarter number 2.
Harden is going to take it herself. Shot, no good. That'll do it.
Yeah, not a bad chance there with time running out. Taryn Mitchell a little bit too far on her, overstepped her, overran her, but not enough time to get away. Good shot for the Hawks.
That'll do it for the first quarter, and man, what an interesting start, honestly. Like, you look back and it was really early foul trouble for the Algonquin. And then they really just collected themselves and played a little more clean as the Hawks were they started off a little off and then kind of just started gaining their momentum, started doing their game.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the problem, I think, for Algonquin, because they lost a little of that edge, a little bit of that aggressiveness once they got into that foul trouble. That's when you saw Humber really start to run away with it. It's now a 4-possession game for the Hawks now, and it doesn't feel like that, but because they built that up kind of slowly but surely. But Algonquin, it's early, and they're already in a bit of a hole. You get a look at that great shot there by Joseph. Wide open from the corner. We've said that a number of times here already.
The Peter Griffin corner 3.
There you go. I was waiting for
right
that.
There. Such a good video. You see,
Great bit.
Yeah. Just a cheat code right there.
There you go. Just like some of these Humber players have been a cheat code from 3 today.
I feel like Sarah Bapti alone is just a cheat code. Just you want anything and everything.
And she's determined here. As a 5th-year senior, one last chance at glory here. She's won the provincial before, but still looking for that national title. Can this Humber Hawks squad do it?
I mean, look at the stats. After the first quarter, you have Tyron Mitchell obviously leading the way. No surprise there. And you have Sarah Bapti also leading the way. But you also see a lot more of a team effort or team contribution from everyone, which says a lot because I've said this before, team sports, you want everyone to play. Of course, there's going to be times where it's going to be somebody has their off game, but that doesn't mean everything's bad. It's just one player. You have another set of players. You have a bunch of other players that are there, and they all have to contribute themselves. You want to make sure you have like the next player up.
Such a cliche at this point, but there's no I in team, and I mean Humber is the definition of that with all their depth.
No I in team. There's ME there.
There you go.
Wolves have possession and tug for the ball. Jump ball now.
It's going to be Algonquins. Oh, no, it's going to be Hawks ball? Oh.
Marion and Grimu were tugging for the ball on the one Wolves player. And now Winter Josephs loses the ball and now it goes up.
Yeah, she was looking for space, got a little caught up there, lost the ball.
Out of bounds as it's going to be the Wolves ball still.
Yeah, Destiny was fighting a little bit for space there, trying to grab that rebound, ended up knocking it out, trying to bulldoze her way in there.
Tiana Miller, who is a very interesting name on the Wolves. She's doing a lot as well right now.
Absolutely, indeed.
Mitchell, who started the second quarter on the bench, now looking to get ready to come back in. Bapti, the shot no good. Grimu, no, just missed.
Oh, you can feel her pain there as that ball just missed, and she was just like, oh, almost went in.
That was gonna make everybody get off their feet.
She'll have to earn those 2 points now.
First shot no good.
Humber, a little bit of an underwhelming free throw performance in that first quarter, just 50%.
Second shot is good. Key thing about games like this is gonna be free throws. You gotta make them. It's gonna be interesting.
Free throws, that big rebound. It's gonna be a game of inches.
It's all about it's the little things in the game that do a lot, and a foul will be called
on Winter Josephs.
Karina Winter Josephs.
Just a foul on the floor, so no free throws.
Jeremy was audibly confused on what happened, but definitely on our teammate. But he's got to worry about the next play as Tyron Mitchell against Winter Josephs. He's going to take it herself. And another foul called on Winter Josephs.
That's tough for her, back-to-back. Now send Mitchell to the line. A little bit underwhelming from the free throw line that first quarter, just shooting 2 of 7, excuse me. He's gonna look for a little bit of better luck here.
First shot, no good. You can see the frustration in after the first shot. You definitely want to, especially where the player that she is, she definitely wants to make those free throws.
I mean, when this game kind of slipping away from them, down 4 possessions, every one of these shots matters, and she goes 0 for 2.
That needs to be looked at halftime at the very latest, and definitely want to make a change towards it. Bonnick has the ball. Bonnick over to Joseph. Joseph back to Bonnick. Fakes a shot, drives, puts it up, puts it in, and one!
What a drive, Marley Bonnick, and the foul! There we get that 3-point play. Here we go. And a chance to make this a 5-possession game early in the second quarter here.
Free throw is good. Now, Katie Harvey coming back into this game for the Wolves, as right now it's starting to get away. Hawks starting to get away with this game so far, as there's definitely a foul called there. I kind of saw it myself.
It was a good foul, or a good foul call, I should say, but the Hawks starting to get a little bit frustrated here.
I can't say frustrated. I think it's a little more antsy.
True.
Like you get more antsy to make the stop and make the big play on defense, that you kind of start playing a little out of your edge. The one thing that's the key thing. You have to really stick to what you've been learning all season long.
Now it's Bonnick and Winter Josephs, each with 2 fouls. You got to be careful here down the stretch.
Sienna Miller creating both free throw shots. Those are the first 2 points, I believe, for the quarter for the Wolves.
Yeah, you're correct. Took them a little bit longer than they would have liked to get these first points.
Humber will take a timeout here. It's 26-13. Lead is doubled. Man, again, hot start in the second quarter for the Hawks, but again, you gotta really watch those. You gotta watch out for those foul calls on defense.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to take a look at a Marley Bonnick bucket here from the foul. Both teams taking some fouls here. I mean, it's one thing to watch out for. Humber has been certainly the one game more of them here in the second quarter, but in the first quarter it was a little bit reversed. So, I mean, both these teams can definitely bring it offensively and defensively, but really it doesn't feel like a 13-point game right now. It feels like it should be a lot closer since both these teams have really come out to play. It just, the buckets have been falling for one team and not the other.
And you're right about that. It shouldn't be as the lead should not be as big as it is, but at the same time, you take what you can get. You take the positive out of it, but there's a lot of things that just seems closer to me. It seems closer, but then again, just second quarter, you don't think much about it at the time. And just remember, just because you have the lead, just because it's a good margin of a lead, it doesn't mean it's going to hold now, because nowadays you have a lot of players, you have a lot of games where you have a 20-point lead can be dropped down easily in just one quarter. As Winter Joseph drives, puts it up, puts it in!
Big basket there, and like you said, I mean, if you have one player that just gets hot from three, that could be the difference right there.
Wolves now have a Miller. Guarded by Bapti. He'll send it over. Back to Miller. Miller. Near the end of the shot clock, and shot's no good. Put back, no good. Another rebound, no good again. Another one. Also no good. That was blocked.
Box out's got to be better there, girls.
Yeah, that's all. That's on the Hawks defense and not the Wolves offense. That right there says a lot. And Mitchell puts it in. Again, those second, third, fourth, even this one can count as a fifth chance. And it's just you have to. It's all about defense just in that spot alone. Joseph's shot no good. Bapti gets it. Sends it over to Winter Josephs. Ref is.
There was a mistake with the shot clock, yeah.
Okay. So now there's 20 seconds on the shot clock. Marion Martin. Right to Jeremy. Jeremy lost the ball, and Mitchell will steal it. Poked by Joseph, and Mitchell's down. Bapti takes it over to Garamu. Shot no good, and Mitchell is down again.
Well, that was not good.
And there's a foul on the other side by Leah Hurst, I believe. Garamu's going to shoot two, but I'm going to take a moment for Tyron Mitchell, who again has been very good for the Algonquin Wolves.
Oh, she's in a
all
lot of
season
pain.
long.
She went down really awkwardly there. You saw it right away.
She's holding her knee. That's not good at all.
Just hoping that she's going to be okay. She's going to get some medical attention here. It looks like it's going to be the end of the day for her. Such a shame.
The current state it is, it just kind of puts a somber note on the game right now, but and quick replay though,
yeah, that was the beautiful assist earlier. Winter Joseph says she went down hard, still completed that pass. Great job there. Not always easy to kind of keep that control when you're going down, but she made it look easy. Mitchell's up. She's getting a lot of help, though. She's being careful not to put any weight down on that right knee. She's being carried off.
Definitely not what we want to see right now.
No.
This is the part where you come as a team, you come together as a team to really just play your heart out and play for one of your players for a down. And you just gotta have like the intense. You have to have an intense run.
Yeah, I mean this is
the
tough.
Wolves.
This is like their 5th-year captain. They're all-star. Not easy.
Jeremy, the first. Oh, both shots are good, and
Humber lead back up to
off.
15.
She'll come off for Persia Martin Brown. (30-15). Again, we're doubling the score here, and that shot's no good. It went around the world and back out.
And Humber right back to offense. A chance here to extend the lead.
Tough one from Megan McNamara. Bapti. Sends it over to Joseph. Joseph to Martin. Good ball passing, and Martin takes it herself. No good.
Martin Brown, great job. Or that was O'Meara, excuse me. Great job to grab that rebound.
Martin Brown will get this rebound. Shot, good. Among 3-4 players, it just still finds a way.
Absolutely clustered in there. Still found the way to make the bucket. Great job to fight through that traffic.
3-shot, good.
They needed that one.
Sienna Miller. Again, Sienna Miller's been working hard in this quarter as well, and she is now getting the praise with a 3-point shot. Bapti over to Joseph. Joseph still gonna drive. And she was just out of bounds.
That's gonna be a foul.
Or no, it was a foul. Yeah, you're right.
It's gonna be on Katie Harvey. Next foul here will send Humber into the bonus. So it's a very disciplined start to this quarter, but fouls racking up here quickly for the Wolves.
I wouldn't see much of different fouls called now. Martin for 3, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it's gonna be Hawks ball again.
Fresh 14 seconds on that shot clock. Looks like everyone's clustering around the net.
Bapti!
Oh my!
And 1! Sarah Bapti doing Sarah Bapti things.
You think she wants it?
Oh, I bet you she wants it.
Another end one here for the Hawks.
For the 3-point play, it's good. Hawks are really making this a lot about momentum, where you can just push away and keep pushing away. Wolves take 2 shots, no good, and Hawks will get away with it. The one thing the Wolves got to do is they got to sink their shots. Martin Brown, no good.
The Wolves are struggling inside. Hawks not giving them much time and space down low. They're not getting good shots away.
Steal. Persia Martin Brown, no!
Nice Euro step, couldn't get to finish though.
Martin over to Joseph, no. And going to be a violation happened on Hawks end, and the Wolves get possession.
6-possession game here. Wolves need points here and in a hurry.
Well, they won't get it now as Marion Martin goes down with the ball. Bapti takes it herself. And she'll be fouled. She'll go on the line. Timeout. Timeout will be called on Algonquin, and now again, you said they need a score, and they need a score now, and as you said, they got the ball stolen.
Commentator's curse, I don't know. Whatever it may be. Algonquin, I mean, we've been saying it now. They're in a really tough spot here. Down your best player, getting outscored basically by double on the road in a rematch of the conference semifinal from last year. And here's the last look at that Bapti bucket. Oh my, plenty of traffic she went through there, and she was fired up after that.
Sarah Bapti just leading the way for this team, and believe it, they want this bad. You want to talk about as well, last year in Algonquin, Humber won and got to the finals to play Mohawk, but this is supposed to be the revenge game for Algonquin, and it's just not looking like it right now.
No, it's really not. I mean, always tough, in especially a quarterfinal matchup when you're just coming here for one game on the road. You know, you can't get as comfortable. You know, with those Final Fours, you know, they put you in a hotel. It's a little bit more comfy, but here you just got to ride the bus there and back. Not the easiest thing, especially coming into Humber.
So one thing I'll mention is, I have to look back at the play, and basically it's one of those ones where you have knee buckling and you can't make it after. So hopefully, I don't want to say it's the end. I don't want to say it at all, but it doesn't look good right now.
No, unfortunately not. It's the one thing about sports that you just wish you could avoid, but at the end of the day, it's just unavoidable sometimes, unfortunately.
And now, ball turned over. Now the Hawks will get it. You see on the screen, she has ice on her knee, so might be the end, but you never know. See what happens in the second half as Wolves get away. Fast break. Puts it up, puts it in.
They needed that.
Cooper, Drover.
The Ottawa native getting it done.
Now, Barnick. Out to Bapti. Bapti for three. No good. Rebound, Wolves.
It's not enough oomph on that three-pointer.
Miller, Sienna Miller, guarded by Bapti. Very wary of the steals that Bapti has in this, and shot no good. No, it was a travel.
That's where they may have called that a foul on Bapti, who's kind of coming from behind. Not so, apparently.
Watch how many times you step without dribbling, but Apostolo for three, no good.
Yeah, you can't get away with traveling here. It's not the NBA.
You're not wrong for that statement, you know? You're not wrong there, sir. Now, Sienna Miller, guarded by Winter Josephs. Man, what a great defense. No good. She didn't get the steal. Drover for three, no good. Drover gets it back again. Around the world, and no.
Second time that's happened for the Wolves. Absolutely brutal if you're a Wolves fan.
But the Wolves will get it back as the Hawks couldn't drive it back up. They got the rebound, but they just couldn't. It's just a bad pass. And foul was called.
Plenty of contact there.
Anna Hurst will go to the line. So the second year, Anna Hurst Hurst, playing alongside her sister Leah Hurst, the 4th year. That's a good thing. You can get to play with your sibling you grew up with, played ball with. It's always a good thing to happen.
I mean, we've seen that a few teams at Humber in the past. When you can win with that, somebody you grew up with, I mean, even more special.
Going 1 for 2 on the line, and the Hawks will get possession. You see the girl, the woman in the red hair. That's the one I'm talking about. In my first year, she was at every game. Second year, she was at sporadic events, and she was there for the games last year. And they came to the men's basketball. And she is so loud, such a disturber in peace, and everybody loves her. Everybody at Humber loves her.
Definitely missed her presence. Glad she's back.
I remember it's like everybody would be alongside her when they do something happen. Especially happened in the OCAA finals 2 years ago. Bonick will get the steal. She'll take it herself. Puts it on, puts it in.
That's why she's an all-star.
These steals that the women's team have they're very ferocious. 3-pointer by McNamara is no good. Rebound shot, no good, and Wolves get it back again. Shot by Drover, it's good. Again, the defensive rebounds, they need to be checked. They need to happen for the Hawks here.
Been a little bit of an issue here, although they built up quite a comfy lead here.
Bonick, no good. 1 more minute in the first half. Hurst. Go with the shot, no good, and it's gonna be a jump ball. It's gonna be Wolves' possession.
Great job by Jeremy to just fight for that ball, though. Unfortunately, these jump balls are kind of 50-50, just a matter of which way the pointer is going at.
I was gonna ask, like, how do you like choose who gets possession?
You just take turns. It goes back and forth.
Yeah, I thought it was just flip a coin and see what happens. But either way, you find an answer, and now Bapti has the ball. Bapti. With the Bonick. Bonick for 3!
Oh!
Marley Bonick can do it all!
How about that? Marley Bonick, another sweet shot from deep.
Cooper Drover, and heavily guarded right now. 13 to go in the game, in the half. Stop. No good, and here goes Bapti. Bapti! It puts it up, puts it in!
Great ending to the quarter right there.
What a first half by the Humber Hawks.
Domination here, almost doubling up Algonquin in a playoff game, quarterfinals. What a performance we're seeing here by the Hawks.
And now you see the head coach, Jamie McLean, has a word to say to the refs, because clearly he's a little bit frustrated with the non-calls and the calls on them. He's frustrated, and I don't blame him. So right now it's halftime. We'll step away for a bit, go and refuel, do whatever you need to do, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
twice. And the A.J. Sharma-led Hawks climbed the mountain twice in 3 seasons. A dominant performance in the national quarterfinal saw the Hawks roll through St. Mary's College 83-47. While the next day, the Navy and Gold took down a very tough Nate squad, 78-58, leading them to a championship showdown with the Holland Hurricanes. To set this stage, there's 8.9 seconds left on the game clock. The score is 49-47 for Holland College. Holland is at the line shooting 2 free throws to put the game away, but another Holland had a different ending in mind. Not able to join us tonight, number 4, Mary Asari, number 7, Sasha Bertuzza, and number 9, Julia Robertson. Introducing your 2015 CCAA Women's Basketball National Champions, Assistant Coach Kingsley Hudson, Assistant Coach Kern Lewis, Assistant Coach Aisha Hamawi, Head Coach A.J. Sharma, Student Athletic Therapist Emily Laudy, High Performance Coordinator Teresa Arnini. For the players, number 4, Tristan Boyington, number 5, Olena Domingo, number 10, Kayla Henry, number 11, Jillian Semple, number 12, Ruth Holland, number 14, Amber Bayshard, number 15, Atisa Kronk, number 20, Haven Lee Durant, number 21, Choma Oriwa, number 22, Natalie Hagopian, number 23, Leandra Kerr, and number 24, CJ No Fuente. Once again, this is the 2015-2016 Women's Basketball National Champions.
time for OCAA Shoot Mechanics, where you have a chance to win $1,000. Now, when you get these final boxes and tickets, I'll have a ticket number, write the ticket number. Make sure you have it in your hand, because I'm saying out the number, and that person has a chance to winning $1,000. The first number I have, 931393. Do you have the raffle ticket number 931393? There you go. What's up? What's your name, bro? My name's Olu. Olu, all right. I'm just going to give you this ball. You have to back up it right over there. So what you have to do, you take the ball, you have 2 chances at layout. You get that one, you go to the free throw line, 2 chances again. If you get that, 3-point shot, 2 chances. Get all of that, you have a chance to win $1,000 by going to the half court for 1 shot. Sounds good? All right, lay out first, 2 shots. All yours. Easy. Free throw, let's go. All right, 3-point chance. 2 shots at it. Let's go. It's not done yet. We have now a chance for someone over here to go with 2 tickets for the Raptors game. I don't know if you heard me. The information was already taken at the start when you came in. It's a random button. I'm going to pick out the name and the number, and that's how we're going to select the third person who wins Raptors tickets. Thank you. All right, right here. Pick randomly. Do you have someone named Sarko? Over here. Student number N01708250. Sarko. I'll say that again. Sarko. Student number N01708250. All right. We go with another random pick. Someone named Gurnur. Is there someone named Gurnur over here? Student number N01720447. Never mind, we go with another random pick. Someone named Abhinav. Do we have it? Student number N01671697. Is that you? Lovely, all right, come on in. Give it up for everybody. You go home with 2 tickets for the Raptors game. Handshake, all right, let's get it. You go on to the oxygen table right there. You have the details given, and that's where you win the 2 tickets, all right? Congratulations. That's it for our Hawks Brothers for this game. We have another Hawks Brothers in the men's game, so stick around for that. Have a good time. Roll Hawks.
Well, the anniversary was during the halftime, and believe me, it was fun to look back at. 10 years ago. What's 10 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, if you have a chance to go on YouTube, look up that final match. That one came right down to the wire. CJ Nofuente making the pass to get the 3 and secure that national title. And but we got a classic here right now.
That was electric. Like, the call was electric. Like, the whole atmosphere was electric. And you even hear it with the crowd listening to the audio. Man, it's something that you look back and you're like, man, I wish I was older so I could be there. From my point of view, it's 10 years ago. I was like about 12 or something. So it's been a while. So. And they were trying to do it during the Humber versus St. Clair game that ended up being postponed due to the harsh weather at the time. And then the game itself, Humber versus St. Clair at the time, actually got pushed about a week later, but the ceremony was pushed back to now. So everything just things just did not align properly, unfortunately. So at the same time, we kind of just work what we got, and this is pretty much the last chance to really do it, so they did it. And it's good they got the anniversary over because, man, it's something to look back at, and the perfect season to go with it. Man, you want to bring people back to it.
Oh yeah, and then 2 years from now we'll be celebrating the second national title that team got. CJ Nofuente, of course, now coach of the Humber Hawks. That's such a great run as player. 3 times in a row was OCAA Player of the Year, not just in basketball, in the entire conference.
I believe she was also National Player of the Year for 3 straight years as well.
Incredible.
That's just, it says a lot about the knowledge that she has on the game, the in-game plays, the skills that she has. She brings it over to this team as a head coach in her 2nd year as a head coach. And she was also a coach for AJ Sharma beforehand, before becoming head coach here. So it says a lot about her resume. Great time, but it's now back to the game as a 3-pointer was shot by the Wolves. Bonnick sends it all the way to Winter Josephs for 3, no good. Bapti, Bonnick for 3.
Another one there. Oh my, Marley Bonnick, red hot from 3. 3 for 6 now, shooting an incredible rate there. And that was an offensive rebound, and I'll lean to that. Humber's actually out-rebounding Algonquin in their own end. Could be a big issue here as this game continues to unravel.
But you look back at literally the 2nd quarter, it was a lot of offensive rebounds at the time for the Wolves. So it's just a lot more chances on the offensive end for the Wolves to eventually score. It's just that if you want to really pull away, you have to get your defensive rebounds in from both sides. And we still see it in Humber side, but the Wolves definitely need that.
Yeah, absolutely. You're falling behind here. You need something to change the fate here. You're down your best player. It's not going to be an easy road ahead here for
Bonnick for 3 again.
Another one. Keep feeding her the ball from deep. She's money.
Number 1, Destiny will get the ball. Winter Josephs. Bonnick, they're not going to take any chances. Martin Brown up close, no good. Now Sienna Miller, who's going to have to play a lot more with Mitchell on the sidelines right now.
Miller's going to have to watch those. She had 6 turnovers in that first half. She's going to have to be a lot more careful with that ball. She got some steals and some assists to kind of counterbalance that, but can't have 6 turnovers.
Their chance for 3, no good. The putback is good. Just like how I talked about, again, you have to really get those defensive rebounds, and that's going to be a common theme for the Hawks if they want to, should they move on and have to play in the semifinals, they're going to have to really watch those, because defensively it's going to be treacherous.
Yeah, especially that semifinal. It doesn't look like it's going to be here at Humber, so you're going to have to bring that onto the road. Just another extra degree of difficulty coming their way.
I believe if Mohawk and the team on the East were to be eliminated, then it would go to Humber. But
Yeah, for both those happen to, it's pretty unlikely.
now Miller, along with Hurst, and a travel.
Another turnover against Algonquin. Turnovers in that
Anna
first
Hurst was she had the ball, and then they just try to get too cute and just do something extra, and that's what happens. But again, you want to watch yourself here. Bonnick for 3, no good.
That would have just been unfair if she made that.
Now tussling for the ball, and it's gonna be a jump ball.
Gonna go Algonquin's way.
That was no brainer. I don't think that was. I feel like if it's a no-brainer, you kind of know. But if it's like one of those, it's a tough one, then you kind of just say, you know what, you might have go. And then
No, it's all that pointer there at center court at the scorer's table. That just determines it.
true. Shot is good by
Cooper Drover.
Drover. You look back at the points going into the second half. It was Sarah Bapti again leading the way. Bonnick for 3, no good. I want to see another 3 from Bonnick, but
We'll get there eventually.
she started with 11, and then I believe she has 2 this quarter.
Yeah, she's up to 17.
That's crazy. And now Bapti gets another 2 points here, and it says everything I need to know about the difference in game between the Hawks and the Wolves going into this quarter. And the Hawks are definitely not done. Watch this defense by Gurmu. Again, fouled, and Gurmu has to watch herself. She understands that did not look like a foul. They always talk about you always have to have your hands up. Have your hands up. Don't try and lean in. Don't try and do anything. Just have your hands up, and you keep your hands up. But it's like if you're the shooter, you kind of move your arm towards their hand just to mess up your own shot, and then you get on the line.
Yeah, just to initiate some contact there. Yeah, Garamu looked like she did everything right there. Just the call not going her way.
Both shots are good, and people are going to try to call that strategy the SGA thing.
We won't go there.
I got a few things to say about that. I'll keep it off camera though. But in the meantime, a steal by Miller. As they try to pass back, and Murray try to pass back to Winter Josephs there. Miller gets to the Drover. Drover for 3, no good. Another foul.
A little bit too much contact there for the referees. Garamu having a tough time on those back-to-back defensive possessions getting called.
So Martin Brown will come out for Marley Bonnet.
Number of Humber players with 2 personal fouls. Basically all the starters except for Sarah Bapti have 2 fouls. Now Garamu with 2 of her own.
Bapti is very clean with her game. She is likely she's likely to avoid foul trouble in any game she plays, and that's why she starts. You always want to have the players that are very well disciplined on the court and heavily skilled in scoring for you, but you also want to make sure that, hey, defensively, you cannot be fouling, or else we're going to have to take you out early, and then we're going to have to limit your playing time because it's a hazard.
I mean, playing smart on defense, way easier said than done, but Bapti finds a way, and she's always found a way.
Garamu shot no good. And now the Wolves will take it back down. McNamara down. She gets it back. Miller. Corner 3. Good!
Tough shot. She made
Cooper
that
Drover
easy.
again.
Humber's got to watch out. 17-point lead. Looks big at the moment, but that could be erased in a hurry.
Cooper Drover likes to shoot that three. And Martin's shot was no good. Sienna Miller now. Sienna Miller's been playing a lot of playmaking in this game, and there's the foul on Bonnick.
That's going to be her third.
You had to explain to head coach CJ like the strategy that you had in mind, and sometimes as a coach you see the foul happen, and then you see the vision that they had, and you just say like, well, this is how it is. You can't really just. It doesn't always come to fruition, you know. It doesn't always happen. So as long as you understand what the plan was, and if it just doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. You just wait for your next chance. 5 on the shot clock. Miller got to put it up.
Oh.
Gets stuffed by Persia Martin Brown.
Gets the block and the steal all in one play.
Celia Joseph back to Bapti. Bapti being guarded by Miller. And Marion Martin takes over to Joseph. Joseph for three!
There's that shooter wide open from the weak side against South. A lot in the first half. It's the first time it's reared its head here in the second half. We'll see if it comes back.
That's something that needs to be checked for sure if you are the Algonquin Wolves. A chance up and in, and shot no good.
Hagen just kind of short-armed that one. Should have been an easy bucket.
Martin now with the ball. Guarded by Drover. Martin takes it herself.
Oh,
Around
no.
the world, no! Destiny! And she goes down. Everybody's on the ground. And
Destiny looks okay, just needs to kind of gather her thoughts here for a second.
she fell, I believe she fell on her right elbow or right arm, just kind of got stuffed in there, so. You can see on the bench, Tyron Mitchell has the pants and sweater on. She's done for she'll be done for the game. And it's gonna be all out for Algonquin here on out. Shot was no good by the Hawks, and
Martin's had a rough shooting night. Getting some good looks though.
with a broken down pass that ended up still being a pass, and Drover, she'll take the shot. It's a two-pointer. Her foot was clearly in the line, but man, what a shot.
Algonquin's gonna need a lot more of that to come back into this one.
Bapti over to Martin, over to Joseph. Joseph will take it herself. No good. Another tussle for the ball. Whoa! Persia Martin Brown takes McNamara to the ground. A little feisty there.
McNamara with the little what the hell face going on there. Wasn't pleased with that extra bit of
what happened
pulling
there?
for the ball. Yeah.
So what's going on here? But you always want to keep playing hard, and sometimes it gets a little gritty out there. So Drover with the shot blocked by Bapti, and it's going away to the Hawks, and it goes out of bounds.
Another great block by Bapti. Number 2 on the day for her. Of course, she had that huge one in the first quarter.
I don't know if you saw it, but one of the guys working on the court, he ran all the way down to half and turned around because that was beyond his point. I know that guy. You know, we're going to talk about it later.
It's your teammate.
Wolves with possession. Shot. No good. Now Hawks will take it down the court. After the Bonnick. It gets tipped off. So there's no backcourt violation. Joseph, puts it up, puts it in.
It feels like it's the first time where the ball touched every part of that rim and went down instead of out.
Yeah, that it gets annoying, and if it just goes in for once, and it did.
You can breathe that sigh of relief.
Harvey tried to drive in and lost the ball. Currently a 20-point lead, 57-37. This is something that some people have not thought about going into this game. People were thinking it's going to be a much more of a closer game. Corner three, no good. Now another tussle for the ball. Martin Brown is a little bit frustrated. It's going to be the Wolves. It's going to be the Wolves ball. It's going to be a timeout on Humber.
Yeah, that was like right in and out of her hands. Looked like she should have secured that rebound, but she was surrounded by massive Wolf bodies there. And they just made it that much harder for her to get that ball cleanly.
So again, 20-point lead you have right now. It says a lot. And the one thing you gotta mention, the one thing you gotta take in, as we go to replay here, Celea Joseph. She's been like this all season long.
And money from deep.
And the one thing you take in is that obviously Algonquin is down their best player right now, and likely for the rest of the game. And that is a sting on the game itself for them. But
they're playing great this quarter, though. I mean, they're actually outscoring Humber 14-13 so far, but they're in such a big hole. It's not going to be easy for them. They got to just continue to dig in here. And they still got one quarter left to go, and you're down 20 points.
Quick note to mention, the women's volleyball finals between Humber and St. Clair is at 6. It's at Seneca's King campus. And that'll be at 6 basically, so pretty much after the men's game. And I won't say anything, but I think I saw them here during the halftime, and then they left. 5 seconds left on the clock for the quarter, and just gonna put it up. Nope. And that'll do it for the third quarter. And man, what a better turnaround for Algonquin. Slow, but they're trying to creep their way back in. Obviously.
Yeah, like we said before, losing your best player, Tara Mitchell, there in the second half, a huge blow. She was having a good game for them, was arguably their best player here today, and to lose her with whatever it is, looked like a knee injury. She's sitting at the end of the bench, has some crutches with her, unfortunately.
And especially that it's her 5th and final year, you don't want to go out like that.
Yeah, likely her final game.
It sucks, but hopefully she recovers. Just in general, you don't want to think too much about it. Now, going to the fourth quarter, you obviously look at the score. It's all in the way of the Hawks, but at the same time, you never know what's going to happen. You never know when the 3-points start driving in. Look at this 3-pointer as we were talking about threes. Marley Bonnick, just constant threes at the start. They kind of just cooled off a bit.
Yeah, I mean, you said you don't know what's going to happen, but when Marley Bonnick sets up from 3, we got a good idea of what's going to happen, especially when you give her some time and space. And she's been money today. 7 of 17 overall from the field, 4 of 9 from 3. So she's going to keep chucking them away. I'm sure she's going to get at least a couple more opportunities from here. A couple steals, a couple assists. 19 points already. That's a game high. What a game she's having.
Yeah, she overtook her teammate Sarah Bapti in points, and the thing is, she's also been limited a bit just because of all the fouls that she's garnered in the game, and that does play a role sometimes where you just don't want to foul out, especially in this game, especially at this time. You want to make sure they don't make a mistake, and also if she's not on the court, there's still contribution being made by the Hawks. So with that being said, also Cooper Drover is has gone off as the main player for the Algonquin Wolves with 14 points off the bench.
Yeah, someone has to step up, and like you said, off the bench. 14
Winter
points.
Josephs and one!
She needed that. She was not having a great shooting day up until then, just 1 for 3 coming into the quarter. 0 of 2 from 3. Fighting through traffic and getting that tough shot to fall. Could be a real backbreaker for Algonquin at this point.
3-point play is good, and now it's at 62.
Yeah,
62-37.
You're up 25. You're in the fourth quarter. Should be good enough. Just keep that commitment to defense. You should be okay.
Shot is no good, and Wolves try to do full court press here. Bonnick fakes a shot, goes, finds Winter Josephs. Destiny over to Bonnick. Bonnick for 3, no good.
Might have taken the house down if she made that shot.
That was going to definitely be a dagger shot there, as Winter Josephs felt something, and she's going to come off. You know she's going to come off anyway with Bapti back on court. Now the Wolves will take it to half. Here's Miller. Baptiste trying to swipe away at it. Hawks are still pressing. 3-point shot, good! By Leah Hurst. Bapti coming in now. Destiny. Shot, the pass was blocked. Anna Hurst coming in with Leah. Her shot, no good. Rebound. And now the Hawks have it back. Martin Brown's got to take it herself. And she gets fouled. Almost a scary landing by.
Yeah.
You saw it too, right? It was a scary landing almost by Olivia McCurdy.
Yeah, those plays can really get out of hand. I mean, you have a couple players just trying to fight their hardest to get to the hoop. There's going to be a lot of contact there. I mean, we already saw one nasty fall in this game. Don't want to see another.
You see, and oddly enough, like you saw the knee of McCurdy, because sometimes again you don't want to. It doesn't happen then, but it could happen just on freak accident, and just I wouldn't wish that on anyone, honestly.
Absolutely.
Plus, Persia Martin Brown's playing on a knee brace, and she's obviously doing well, because you can play still, and it's obviously something to watch as time goes on. And there's a block by Persia Martin Brown. Miller with 1 second on the shot clock. 3-pointer, no good. Bapti will take it out. Bonnick takes it herself for 2 more points.
She's up to 21.
At the start, it was the Sarah Bapti show. Now it's the Marley Bonnick show. Double team goes away, and shot's no good, but there's a foul on Persia Martin Brown.
It's going to be her third.
As we're getting closer to the end, partner, the big game between the men's Durham Lords and Humber Hawks is upon us.
We don't hear the basketballs going behind us, but I'm sure in a couple minutes we will. As players are getting ready to warm up. Sweet shot.
Good shot by Leah Hurst. Almost makes up with her sister.
Oh.
Blocked pass by McCurdy. The defense is really starting to show out by the Algonquin Wolves. They're going to go down. They're going to go down with a fight, and it's obviously you don't want to lose, but you can always play the comeback card.
I mean, Algonquin, they're in quite a hole here, but they have been getting better and better each quarter.
Now the Wolves are going to cause a turnover. Now 66-42. Shot was no good. Here's another chance for the Wolves. Also no good. Martin will take it down herself. She's going to pass all the way to Bapti. Bapti for three, no good. Put back by O'Mary.
Great job by the Hawks to use up that shot clock. You're ahead. Take advantage. Just milk that a little bit, but don't use it so much where you got to force up a bad shot, and they didn't there.
Miller for three, no good. The Hawks get it back. That's a defensive rebound you need to do.
Bapti just a couple rebounds away from a double-double at this point.
Bapti passes over to Gurmu, over to Destiny.
So strong underneath the hoop, the lone 6-footer on the Humber Hawks.
Miller goes over to Hurst, over to Drover. Again, Drover's just being money with her shots.
I was gonna say not that time, unfortunately for her. This lead now up to 28.
28-point lead for the Humber Hawks. And if it stays like this, obviously the Hawks will punch a ticket to the semifinals.
Final four.
The Final Four between, well, we don't know who else could win today. It could be anyone's game.
Everybody, once again, the next matchup will take place at 3 p.m. Eastern, and it will be the Durham Bulls taking on the Humber Hawks. And it is going to be a rematch of that matchup at last year's national championships. Once again, that will be happening at 3 p.m.
So quick replay here. Winter Joseph with the and one just muscles her way through. Now you can see the place is getting a little more packed, and it's gonna be packed with a lot of Durham fans. I'm just gonna put it out there. There's gonna be a lot of fans coming in. I heard, you know what I heard? They're pretty much bringing in like buses on buses.
Uh-oh, a little bit of foul play. No, I'm kidding, but looking around, so it looks like Fanshawe upset Seneca today.
What?
Yes, sir, they beat them 67-52. And then it looks like Mohawk is in the third quarter there on top by 6 over Lambton. So a slight chance that Humber could host the Final Four.
No, I think Mohawk is supposed to host over Humber.
Well, Mohawk, it's still a tight game there, though.
Yeah, I know, and I understand that, but you never know. And again, you never know. But Seneca goes down, and so now, with that information, all eyes could be on other games. But first, let's just finish this game.
Then, of course, St. Clair goes into Loyalist tomorrow.
And Martin was out of bounds as she tried to dribble it out. That's going to be possession on the Wolves. Yeah, I remember last year I was here on the other side of the stands with the Humber faithful against the Lords in the finals, and boy, it's a very big atmosphere, and then I'm not expecting anything less going into the next hour, I suppose.
Yeah, this gym is filling up fast in anticipation for the men's game.
I can see Durham fans right now, and so They're going to be here and they're going to be loud. They're just not going to wear the Durham gear though. Three-pointer by Cooper Drover again. She's just been on fire, trying to carry the freight.
Yeah, one of the players here really stepping up after the unfortunate loss of Taryn Mitchell. Went down second quarter. Ooh, and Garamu going down there.
McCurdy will get the foul, but so now the Wolves are in foul trouble here.
Yeah, Dabula, fourth foul, one more, she's out.
Yeah, Danielle Dabula. Shot was no good by the Hawks, and now the Wolves will take it out. Miller. Over to Hurst. Hurst for three, no good. It's going to be Hawks ball.
Humber up a big 26 points here with 4 minutes left to go. I think we could safely say that Humber will punch their ticket to the Final Four now. Obviously, Seneca's going to be there. Other two teams to be determined.
I mean Fanshawe.
Or excuse me, Fanshawe, yes, who defeated Seneca, thank you.
Drover gets the ball back. She's going to have to take it herself. Euro step, no good. Dabula. She's going to lose the ball, and there goes Winter Josephs. Going to Winter Josephs, over to Destiny, to O'Mary. Back to Winter Josephs. Defense is strong here. Shot no good. Destiny, she'll get fouled, and I believe that was on Dabula, and that will be it. So she'll be done for the rest of the game.
First disqualification of the game.
So Daniela Dabula will end her night.
Mohawks still up by 6. They are heading into the fourth quarter now.
That's honestly a good matchup, but the way it's being shaped out right now, and that's gonna end close.
Right now, Humber, sorry.
There's no surprise. There's no surprise it's gonna end close. You never know. Lambton might pull away or string something on, and then suddenly look who's hosting women's Final Fours.
Yeah, I believe Loyalists would need to lose also for Humber to host. A lot would need to break Humber's way, but could happen. We won't know till tomorrow, though.
But you can only worry about what you can control, and that is this game. And it's losing cruise control here. Everything that's been going up Hawks at start, but then Algonquin's still trying to make it a game. No surprise, but sometimes it's too little, too late, way too late. But
yeah, you want to go down swinging though.
It's all about if you're gonna go down, don't go down swinging. If you're gonna go out with a bang.
That's it.
You just want to make a statement for we will be back next year.
And set up, you have some fifth year seniors, fourth year seniors, wherever it may be. You want to send them out with the best way possible as well, despite the fact that this game looks like a loss for Algonquin.
Layup is good for Anna Hurst. Yeah, I'm gonna mix. I could be mixing them up. There's both Leah and Anna, but I can see the slight differences. And ball's loose as now the Wolves have it. Gonna send it out. Hurst over to another Hurst. No good. Final 2 minutes and some change left in this
More
game.
fans filing in.
I hear basketballs bouncing on the back. And So there's going to be, now the men's teams are getting ready.
Tip off of that should be around 3:10.
McNamara over to Miller for three, good! Now it's a 20-point game.
Once again, though, too little, too late here for the Wolves. Humber just looking to put a bow on this one and finish things off.
Solo sends it in front, but it's no good as Hawks will get it. The Hurst to Hurst. The Hurst to Hurst action finally shines. Anna Talia.
CJ DeFuente not liking what she's seeing is going to throw on some of her starters back on the court.
You want to finish strong. You want to have a good feel towards your next matchup, and obviously if it means bringing back some of the starters, Baptiste is definitely should be done for tonight.
So is Bonnig, I would assume.
And yeah, her too. But you also want to just give some time for everyone else. As Destiny still going strong, puts it up and puts it in. Final minute into this game, and now it's all coming down. And if it's the way it ends for Tara Mitchell, then it's an unfortunate end. But at the same time, she became first-team All-Star, became one of the workhorses on this team. Oh, step back three.
I mean, gotta give credit to Algonquin here. They were down big. They've come back here, made that scoreline a little bit more interesting. But at the end of the day, a tough trip to Toronto here. It's gonna be a long bus ride back to Ottawa.
Final seconds, or final 20 seconds. Shot clock is a little ahead. So let the clock run out. And that'll pretty much do it. Shot, good! Oh my God.
Oh, that ball had no business going in.
That's gotta be disrespectful. Okay, and that will end it 77-56. 77-56 for the Humber Hawks against the Algonquin Wolves. And that will do it for the Algonquin Wolves season. The Hawks will move on to the Final Four. Once again, the question is, who will host it? We will find out soon.
Humber and Fanshawe punching their tickets there. Next weekend, 2 games to win the provincial championship, and then maybe more if they win that possible trip to the CCAA national championship. I see that golden ticket ready to be presented to these ladies. They earned a great job today. Well done.
And Marley Bonnick, no surprise, the player of the game, and rightfully so. You saw her all game long, just stringing 3 after 3 after 3. So that will do it for now. We have about 20 minutes or 30 minutes. We have some time right now. Don't go so far away. We will be right back with Humber Hawks versus Durham Lords men's basketball quarterfinals.
Roll Hawks.